we are not master mariners, but we are members of a much older and historic company which we call the Company of Watermen and Lightermen. There's been boatmen working on the River Thames since the Roman days, but back then there was no rules or regulations. It was in 1514 when King Henry VIII introduced a licence to the working men on the river, and that is the licence for the watermen and lightermen. And as I said, we all were part of the Company of Watermen and Lightermen. To become watermen or lightermen, we all served the minimum of a 5-year apprenticeship to get our full licence. As I said at the start, folks, we are not commentators, we are just a crew. But we have a lot of history here on the River Thames. We're very proud of our history as watermen and lightermen, and of course, throughout the years we do pick up a little bit of local knowledge. As you can see, we are more than happy to share with you that knowledge. Off to the left hand side, the white building with the green sloping roof. That is the old City of London's School for Boys. That's where some of this country's past members of Parliament had their early education before moving on to Cambridge or Oxford University. Two wartime heroes, Lord Asquith and Sir Winston Churchill, they both attended that school before moving on to university. Now, the building is not a school today, it is now offices for JP Morgan, a wealthy bank here in the city. If you look at the front of the old school, there are 4 statues between the windows. They are 4 of this country's finest scholars. From left to right we have William Shakespeare, Francis Bacon, Sir John Milton and Sir Isaac Newton, 4 of this country's finest scholars. And the school itself was founded here in the City of London in 1414. The bridges we're about to go beneath are the Blackfriars Bridges. This first one is the Blackfriars Road Bridge. The second is the Blackfriars Railway Bridge. As we go through these bridges, to either side of us we would see red columns. Now these red columns are the remains of the very first railway bridge to cross the River Thames. It was called the Alexandria Railway Bridge, and it was designed by a famous Victorian